gold in a story that the afternoon hasn't told. I'm sitting on the steps with a mason jar, thinking how lucky and how quiet we are. The clover is heavy, the poppies are deep, while the rest of the neighborhood's falling asleep. I've got my books and a sticky sweet tea, watching the light play a trick on me. It's a nectar slow silence, a floral scent grace, wiping the hurry right off of my face. The world is a garden, the hour is long, finding the beat in a meadowland song. And it's a wildflower honey flow, thick and bright, catching the glow of the late summer light. It's a wildflower honey fan of botanical dream, floating like a petal in a slow moving stream. No rush for the winter, no need for the cold, just the logic of the pollen and a story of gold in the wildflower honey flow. I'm highlighting lines by a marigold bloom, while the scent of the nectar fills up the room. There's a math in the petals, a song in the hive, the simplest reason for feeling alive. The shadows are amber, the breezes are sweet, where the edge of the lawn and the clover patch meet. I'm a pilot of the pasture, a ghost in the sun, doing the work that is never quite done.
The drums drop out, leaving only a dreamy harmonic and the sound of a spoon stirring. Clink, clink, the music feels warm and viscous, like walking through sunshine.
Pour slow, let it drip, the sweetest kind of a summertime trip. It's a domestic ritual, a golden retreat, where the logic and the lamplight finally meet. And it's a wildflower honey flow, thick and bright, catching the glow of the late summer light. It's a lo-fi onyx and a botanical dream, floating like a petal in a slow moving stream. No rush for the winter, no need for the cold, just the logic of the pollen in a story of gold in the wildflower honey flow.
The music slows down, each guitar note stretching out like a long thread of honey. The final sound is the soft thud of a heavy book being closed.
Keep it sweet, hold the light, the bees are going home for the night. The lake is a mirror of cobalt and glass, waiting for the shadows of the clouds to pass. I'm sitting on the edge of the weathered great dock, watching the ripples put the world in a lock. The anchor is down in the cool dark mud, feeling the silence and the beat of my blood. I've got my pen and a page that's bone dry, reflecting the depth of a bottomless sky. It's a motionless rhythm, a sapphire tint grace, finding the quiet in a wide open space. The city is drowning in a different kind of deep, while I'm guarding the secrets that the dragonflies keep. And it's blue water stillness, heavy and calm, resting the world in the cup of my palm. It's a lo-fi horizon and a maritime dream, floating like a cork in a slow-moving stream. No need for the motor, no need for the sail, just the logic of the liquid and a story so frail. water stillness. I'm highlighting lines by the light of the bay, watching the mercury blue turn to gray. There's a math in the circles, a song in the cold, a story of depth that hasn't been told. The reeds are all bowing to the breath of the lake, taking the peace that the afternoon makes. I'm a pilot of the pier, a ghost on the shore, leaving the noise on the other side of the door.
The drums drop out, leaving only a dreamy vibraphone that sounds like bells underwater. The sound of a single pebble being dropped, plop, echoes through a vast, empty space.
Sink low, stay clear. The only frequency I can finally hear. It's not a ritual, a shoreline retreat, where the logic of the longing finally meets. And it's blue water stillness, heavy and calm, resting the world in the cup of my palm. It's a lo-fi horizon and a maritime dream, floating like a cork in a slow-moving stream. No need for the motor, no need for the sail, just the logic of the liquid and a story so frail in the blue water stillness.
The music slows to a near halt, each note vibrating like a string dipped in water. The final sound is the soft rhythm creak of the lift dock.
Let it settle, let it stay. The blue is washing the static away. A thousand miles of salt in a heavy-duty blue are pressing down the static and the things I thought I knew. I'm sitting at the bottom where the light doesn't reach, far away from sunlight and the pebbles on the beach. The pressure is a blanket, the pressure is a friend, holding back the broken lines I'm trying to transcend. I've got my thoughts in bubbles, rising to the top in a place where the ticking of the clock had to stop. It's a crushing kind of comfort, a submarine grace, finding the rhythm of a lightless space. The surface is a storm, but the bottom is a vow. There's nothing but the here and there's nothing but the now. And it's ocean flowing, holding me down, safe in the quiet of a coral stone town. It's a lo-fi immersion in a baby dream, floating like a ghost in a deep current stream. No need for the oxygen, no need for the air, just the heavy-duty silence and the peace that we share in the ocean floorway. I'm a light in the shadows of the giant squid ink, watching how the heavy things are destined to sink. There's a logic in the trenches, a song in the silt, a sanctuary built from the wreckage and the guilt. The vents are breathing fire, the water's ice cold, keeping all the stories that can never be told. I'm a pilot of the pressure, a ghost in the trench, feeling the grip of the universe clench. The drums drop out, leaving only a shimmering high-frequency synth and the sound of a single metallic clink against a porthole. The music feels incredibly dense and slow. Stay deep, stay still, surrender the weight of the wandering will. It's an abyssal ritual, a lightless retreat, where the logic and the longing finally. And it's ocean floor weight holding me down, safe in the quiet of a coral stone town. It's a low flame as you're in a madcap dream, floating like a ghost in a deep current stream. No need for the oxygen, no need for the air, just the heavy duty silence and the peace that we share. Ocean flow away, ocean flow away. Sink deep, feel the press. The bottom is the only place I find my rest. The world of the asphalt is left at the wall, where the ivy is thick and the sunflowers tall. I'm stepping through the threshold of the cedar and pine, where the clock on the tower doesn't matter to mine. The path is a puzzle of moss and of slate, closing the latch on the world at the gate. I've got dirt on my palms and a piece in my chest, finding the version of me that is best. It's a green shaded silence, a chlorophyll grace, finding the pulse of a perennial space. The hustle is a rumor, the city's a ghost, in the pedal heavy pocket that I love the most. And it's the garden gate click, locking it in, finding where the earth and the spirit begin. It's a lo-fi botanical and greenhouse dream, floating like a leaf in a stone fountain stream. No need for the pavement, no need for the quit, just the slow motion logic in the garden gate click. I'm highlighting rows with a wooden stake sign, watching the grapes as they start to entwine. There's a logic in the compost, a song in the rain, a sanctuary built to filter the strain. The lavender's heavy, the rosemary's deep, guarding the secrets that the root systems keep. I'm a pilot of the pollen, a ghost in the shade, in the only cathedral that's naturally made. The drums drop out, leaving only a dreamy flute and the sound of a watering can, a rhythmic metallic shh. The music feels damp, cool, and alive. Grow slow, root deep, the promises that the seasons all keep. It's a dirt under fingernail soil stain, retreat where the logic and the longing finally meet. And it's the garden gate click, locking it in, finding where the earth and the spirit begin. It's a lo-fi botanical and a greenhouse dream, floating like a leaf in a stone fountain stream. No need for the pavement, no need for the quit, just the slow motion logic in the garden gate click. The music slows down, each guitar note falling like a heavy drop of dew. The final sound is the soft, rhythmic thud of a garden shed door closing. Stay green, stay still. The garden is a wandering will. The horizon is a ribbon of a dusty purple haze. I saw focus blur at the end of the days. I'm walking through the rows where the scent is a weight, leaning on the latch of a silver painted gate. The sky's turning lilac, the clouds are turning plum, while the engine of the afternoon begins to lose its hum. I've got a sprig between my fingers and a slow motion heart, watching where the shadow and the sunlight fall apart. It's a botanical silence, a floral scent grace, washing all the worry from this tired out face. The world is just a fragrance, the air is just a breath, a quiet little victory over life and over death. It's lavender field dreams, hazy and slow, following the path where the purple winds blow. It's a lo-fi infusion and a periwinkle dream, floating like a petal in a slow-moving stream. No need for the logic, no need for the scheme, just the soft focus hum of a summer night beam in lavender field dreams. I'm highlighting the sunset with a tired, happy eye, while the first silver pinprick enters the sky. There's a math in the stems and a song in the beat, a heavy-duty piece that's coming over me. The bees are all heavy with the nectar of the day, while the static of the city starts to melt all away. I'm a pilot of the pasture, a ghost in the grave, leaving all the pressure and the hustle and the strain.
The drums drop out, leaving only a shimmering acoustic guitar and the sound of sun brushing their hand against the lavender tops. Rustle swish. Beneath it feels lightheaded in fragrance.
Close eyes, breathe deep. The secret that the summer evening valleys keep, it's a purple-hued ritual, a floral retreat where the logic and the longing finally meet. And it's lavender field dreams, hazy and slow, following the path where the purple winds blow. It's a lo-fi infusion and a periwinkle dream, floating like a petal in a slow-moving stream. No need for the logic, no need for the scheme, just the soft focus hum of a summer night beam in lavender field dreams.
Stay soft. Stay purple. The world is just a circle.
The world is an ocean of amber and grain, a million dry whispers and a thirst for the rain. I'm standing in the center where the horizon is wide, watching the heat waves ripple and glide. The sun is a weight on the back of my neck, far away from the pavement and the digital wreck. my sleeves rolled up and my eyes on the sky, watching the hawks and the white clouds go by. It's a sun-baked silence, a golden hour grace, finding the warmth on the skin of my face. The shadows are long and the stalks are all tall, waiting for the weight of the evening to fall. The shadows, no need for the gray, just the endless yellow of a late August day in the golden wheat field. I'm highlighting the ridges of the hills to the north, while the dragonflies flicker and they dart back and forth. There's a logic in the harvest, a peace in the yield, the heavy-duty history of an old-fashioned field. The stalks are all bowing like they're saying a prayer to the static and the heat in the shimmering air. I'm a ghost in the grain, I'm a part of the dirt, leaving behind all the noise and the hurt.
The drums drop out, leaving only a dreamy slide guitar and the sound of someone running their fingers through the wheat. Swish crackle, the music feels bright and expansive.
Look out, breathe in, finding where the land and the spirit begin. It's an agrarian ritual, a sunlight retreat, where the logic and the lamplight finally meet. And it's the golden wheat field swaying and slow, following the path where the prairie winds blow. It's a lo-fi harvest and a midsummer dream, floating like a dust mote in a bright sunbeam. No need for the shadows, no need for the gray, just the endless yellow of a late August day in the golden field.
The music slows down, each guitar note feeling warm and saturated. The sound of a distant tractor engine fades into a single low hum.
Stay gold, hold steady, the world is finally ready. The lake is a mirror of cobalt and glass, waiting for the shadows of the clouds to pass. I'm sitting on the edge of the weather-gray dock, watching the ripples put the world in the lock. The anchor is down in the cool, dark mud, feeling the silence and the beat of my blood. I've got my pen and a page that's bone dry, reflecting the depth of a bottomless sky. It's a motionless rhythm, a sapphire tint grace, finding the quiet in a wide open space. The city is drowning in a different kind of tears. I'm highlighting lines by the light of the bay, watching the mercury blue turn to gray. There's a math in the circles, a song in the cold, a story of death that hasn't been told. The reeds are all bowing to the breath of the lake, taking the peace that the afternoon makes. I'm a pilot of the pier, a ghost on the shore, leaving the noise on the other side of the door. The drums drop out, leaving only a dreamy xylophone that sounds like bells underwater. The sound of a single pebble being dropped, plop, echoes through a vast empty space. Sink low, stay clear. The only frequency I can finally hear. It's a nautical ritual, a shoreline retreat, where the logic and the learning finally meet. And it's blue water stillness, heavy and calm, resting the world in the cup of my palm. It's a lo-fi horizon and a maritime dream, floating like a cork in a slow-moving stream. No need for the motor, no need for the sail, just the logic of the liquid and a story so frail. Water stillness. Let it settle, let it stay. The blue is washing the static away. The walls have dissolved into a canvas of milk. The air is a fabric of unthreaded silk. I'm floating in the center of a room with no floor, far away from the handle and the lock on the door. No gravity pulling on the thoughts in my head. The heavy-duty anchors are all broken instead. I've got nothing to carry and nowhere to be, in the pale, empty logic of the sensory free. It's a bleached out silence, a blindingly white grace, deleting the features from the time and the space. The static is frozen, the signal is gone, waiting for the color of a permanent dawn. And it's waveless space, space, open and wide, nowhere for the shadows or the static to hide. It's a lo-fi vacuum in a pale colored dream, floating like a feather in a light photon stream. No need for the objects, no need for the sound, just the beautiful nothing that I finally found in the weightless white space. I'm highlighting edges that I can't even see, lost in the version of a quieted me. There's a math in the void, a song in the blank, floating like a ghost on a riverless bank. The pressure is zero, the temperature is fine, watching the erratic and the empty entwine. I'm a pilot of the nothing, a ghost in the glow, watching the high and the heavy both go. The drums drop out, leaving only a shimmering cimbers on their pad, and the sound of a distant modded chime ping. The music feels lightheaded and vast, as if the room is expanding. stay blank. There is no one left to thank. The window is open, the morning is cold. A story of silver and a story of gold. I'm sitting on the floor with my eyes tightly shut, leaving the maybe and the should haven't, but the air is a needle, sharp and so clean, washing the spirit of the things that I've seen. I'm filling my lungs with the top of the tree, feeling the weight of the world start to flee. It's a crystalline silence, a high mountain grace, finding the rhythm in a wide open space. The city is heavy, the city is loud, but I'm floating away on a pale colored cloud. And it's pure oxygen breath, rising and slow, watching the seeds of the clarity grow. It's a lo-fi infusion and a high altitude dream, floating like a dust mote in a bright sunbeam. No need for the hustle, no need for the strain, just the cool, clean logic of a heart without pain, in the pure oxygen brain. I'm highlighting moments by the light of the sun, checking the tasks that are already done. There's a math in the breathing, a song in the chest, the simplest version of finding my rest. The shadows are thin and the edges are bright, in a room full of oxygen, in a room full of light. I'm a pilot of presence, a ghost in the room, watching the lilies of the consciousness bloom.
The drums drop out, leaving only a dreamy synthesizer pad and the sound of someone taking a slow, deep breath. Inhale, exhale.
Breathe in, hold still, surrender the weight of a wandering will. It's a mental ritual, a thin air retreat, where the logic and the longing finally meet. And it's pure oxygen breath, rising and slow, watching the seeds of the clarity grow. It's a lo-fi infusion and a high altitude dream, floating like a dust mote in a bright sunbeam. No need for the hustle, no need for the strain, just the cool, clean logic of a heart without pain, in the pure oxygen breath.
Stay clear, stay bright. The world is finally right.
Mm-hmm. been heavy, the sky was a bruise, with nothing to gain and too much to lose. But the clouds are all fraying at the edge of the dark, while the silence is catching a tiny lit spark. I'm sitting by the glass where the condensation clears, watching the light wash away all the fears. It's a pale metallic shimmer on the rim of the world, like a secret of silk that's finally unfurled. It's a resilient silence, a mercury grace, finding the warmth on the side of my face. The thunder is over, the lightning is spent, leaving behind what the universe meant. And it's a silver lining glow, steady and bright, breaking the back of a long heavy night. It's a lo-fi recovery and a pearl-colored dream, floating like a leaf in a rain-swollen stream. No need for the shadows, no need for the gray, just the promise of gold at the end of the day, in the silver lining glow. I'm highlighting pages with a soft, steady hand, finding the peace in the way that we plan. There's a logic in the lift, in the song, in the break, a sanctuary built from the progress we make. The puddles are mirrors for the lavender sky, while the rest of the world starts to open its eye. I'm a pilot of patience, a ghost in the sun, checking the healing that's already begun.
The drums drop out, leaving only a silvery electropino and the sound of someone opening a window. The rush of fresh, cool air, the music feels buoyant, lightheaded.
Look up, stay here until the vision of the garden is clear. It's a morning ritual, a sunlight retreat, where the logic and the longing finally meet. It's silver lining glow, steady and bright, breaking the back of a long heavy night. It's a lo-fi recovery and a pearl-colored dream, floating like a leaf in a rain-swollen stream. No need for the shadows, no need for the gray, just the promise of gold at the end of the day, in the silver lining glow.
Keep it bright, hold the light, everything's starting to align.
Pulling the gravity right out of my bones, leaving the static and the ringing of phones. I'm drifting in a pocket where the dark is a bed, with a million white diamonds inside of my head. The earth is a marble of sapphire and cream, a distant vibration, a half-faded dream. I'm highlighting constellations with a fingertip trace, finding the rhythm of an infinite space. It's an orbital silence, a zero-G grace, a map with no lines on a starlit face. The vacuum is heavy, the vacuum is kind, leaving the weight of the planet behind. And it's celestial body rest, floating and free, between the gray nothing and the person I'll be. It's a lo-fi ascension and a nebular dream, floating like a comet in a light-folding stream. No need for the shadows, no need for the floor, just the velvet of always and the evermore, in the celestial body rest. I'm mapping the logic of the lunar lit plains, while the stardust is flowing through my heavy-duty veins. There's a math in the spiral, a song in the void, a sanctuary built from a broken asteroid. The satellites are humming like a hive in the deep, while the rest of the galaxy is falling asleep. I'm a pilot of the pulsar, a ghost in the glow, watching the high and the heavy both go.
The drums drop out, leaving only a glassy electric guitar and the sound of someone breathing through an oxygen mask.
Ah, music feels weightless,
as if the listener is tumbling slowly through the stars.
eyes wide, so deep, the secrets that the silent galaxies keep. It's a cosmic ritual, a light-year retreat where the logic and the longing finally meet. And it's a celestial body rest, floating and free between the great nothing and the person I'll be. It's a lo-fi ascension and a nebula dream, floating like a comet in a light photon stream. No need for the shadows, no need for the floor, just the velvet of always and the evermore in the celestial body rest. Stay light, hold fast. The first is finally the last. I'm lying on the roof where the shingles are warm, a quiet little island in the middle of the storm. The clouds are like islands in a sapphire sea, moving just a little bit slower than me. I'm tracing the vapor trails, thin and so white, linking the morning to the edge of the night. I've got my hands behind my head and my eyes on the blue, watching the old world turn into new. It's a love we share in silence, a high altitude grace, finding the comfort in an infinite space. The grass is a memory, the street is a ghost, in the wide open window that I love the most. And it's a sky blue reverie, weightless and clear, washing away every shadow and fear. It's a lo-fi ascension and a cerulean dream, floating like a kite in a steady winding stream. No need for the ladder, no need for the ground, just the beautiful nothing that I finally found in the void. Blue reverie. I'm highlighting edges of a cumulus crown, while the weight of the gravity starts to melt down. There's a logic in the azure, a song in the height, a sanctuary built out of nothing but light. The swallows are diving like they're stitches in silk, in a sky that's the color of honey and milk. I'm a pilot of the present, a ghost in the air, leaving the why and the when over there.
The drums drop out, leaving only a breathy, stealthy, sauntered pounding and the sound of a distant, melodic wind chime. The music feels lightheaded and vast.
Look up, stay light, until the faded out stars are beginning to bite. It's a daytime ritual, a vertical retreat.
music slows down, each guitar note feels like it's drifting further away into the atmosphere. The final sound is the soft, rhythmic flutter of a bird's wings.
Stay high, stay blue.
The horizon is
Waiting for you. The world is a grid of amber and neon below, moving much faster than I'm willing to go. I'm tucked in the corner of a window seat dream, watching the moonlight on a silver wing beam. The strangers are sleeping in a row of soft sighs, while the ink of the evening fills up my eyes. I've got my headphones on and the volume turned low, tracing the places that I'll never know. It's a kinetic silence, a high altitude grace, finding my soul in a non-human space. The clocks are all lying, the time zones are blurred, and a goodbye is the only thing I haven't heard. And it's a silent flight past steady and high, carving a line through a velvet black sky. It's a lo-fi transit in a pressurized dream, floating like a ghost in a jet fuel stream. No need for the destination, no need for the land, just the feeling of nowhere held in my hand. In the silent flight path. I'm highlighting coastlines on a digital screen, lost in the maybe and the could have been. There's a logic in the distance, a song in the flight, a sanctuary built out of altitude and light. The stars are much closer than they are on the ground, in a kingdom of motion that doesn't make sound. I'm a pilot of passage, a ghost in the air, leaving the weight of the everything there.
the drums drop out, leaving only shimmering synthesizers, a pad, and the sound of ice shifting in a plastic cup. The music feels weightless and slightly detached.
Fly slow, stay high, watching the curvature bending the sky. It's a traveler's ritual, a midnight retreat, where the logic and the longing finally meet. And it's a silent flight path, steady and high, carving a line through a velvet black sky. It's a lo-fi transit in a pressurized dream, floating like a ghost in a jet fuel stream. No need for the destination, no need for the land, just the feeling of nowhere held in my hand. In the silent flight path, the music slows down, each piano note echoing as if traveling down a long, narrow hallway. The sound of a pilot's muffled voice crackles briefly on the intercom.
Cloud lock, starbound, don't want to touch the ground.
The house is a museum of the things we did today, but the shadows in the hallway have a different word to say. I'm standing in the glow of the open fridge door, pool of cold light on the checkered tiled floor. The clock on the oven is a glowing neon green, the only witness to a quiet for the kettle to begin its low hiss, finding a piece that the daylight would miss. It's a ceramic silence, a porcelain grace, finding the world in this 10 by 10 space. The city is sleeping, the neighbors are ghosts in the kitchen light island that I love the most. And it's midnight kitchen solitude, steady and slow, watching the steam in the microwave glow. It's a lo-fi ritual in a linoleum dream, floating like a sugar cube in a dark coffee stream. No need for the talking, no need for the crowd, just the hum of the walls and the thoughts out loud in the midnight kitchen solitude. I'm highlighting recipes I'll never really make, while the rest of the world is a physical ache. There's a logic in the cupboards, a song in the spoon, a sanctuary built under a crescent white moon. The fruit in the bowl is a still life of gold, a story of comfort that never gets old. I'm a pilot of the pantry, a ghost by the sink, taking the time to just breathe and to think.
Drums drop out, leaving only a dusty vinyl crackle and the sound of a teaspoon stirring. Clink, clink, clink. The music feels intimate and warm like a heavy sweater.
Sip slow, stay warm, safe from the center of the everyday storm. It's a domestic ritual, a midnight retreat, where the logic and the longing finally meet. And it's midnight kitchen solitude, steady and slow, watching the steam in the microwave glow. It's a lo-fi ritual in a linoleum dream, floating like a sugar cube in a dark coffee stream. Crowd, just the hum of the walls and the thoughts out loud in the midnight kitchen solitude.
The music slows down, each piano note feeling heavier and sleepier. The final sound is the soft click of the kitchen light being turned off.
Quiet house, amber tea, finally just the version of me. The frost is etching patterns on the window in the hall, but the amber light is dancing on the picture every wall. I'm sinking in the cushions of a faded leather chair, while the scent of burning pine smoke is a ribbon in the air. The shadows on the ceiling are like giants on the moon, finding the comfort in a well-worn groove. I've got a heavy blanket and a tired, happy heart, watching where the embers and the ashes fall apart. It's a flickering silence, a cedar-scented grace, finding the center of a firelit space. The winter is a rumor, the wind is a ghost in the brick and mortar circle that I love the most. And it's hard fire glow, steady and deep, guarding the promises the fire while the orange light is spilling across the wooden floor. There's a logic in the burning, a song in the heat, a sanctuary built to make the solstice feel sweet. The logs are turning silver, then they're turning into red, taming all the hurry that was running through my head. I'm a pilot of the parlor, a ghost in the light, keeping out the static of a frozen overnight.
The drums drop out, leaving only a shimmering electric piano and the sound of a heavy log shifting. Thud crackle. The music feels cozy, heavy-lidded, and perfectly safe.
Burn slow, fade down. Safe from the noise of the frozen uptown. It's a primitive ritual, a thermal retreat, where the logic and the longing finally meet. And it's heart fire glow, steady and deep, guarding the promises the fireplace keeps. It's a lo-fi sanctuary and a wood-burning dream, floating like a spark in a heat wave stream. No need for the jacket, no need for the cold, just the logic of the flame and a story of gold in the heart fire glow.
The music slows down, each guitar note ringing out like a distant chime. The final sound is the sultry of the cool.
Stay warm, keep light. Sleep is called.